Hey, it's Jackie here from Raise Your Vibe Thrive Society. And today I want to talk about lack mentality. And what do I mean by lack mentality? And often, we find that we might go into this unconsciously, so we don't even know that it's what we're doing. And it's particularly key in terms of manifesting, in terms of law of attraction. Manifesting whatever it is that you want to bring to you. What can sometimes happen is that when you haven't got what it is that you want, you are constantly thinking about what it is that you want, and therefore you are focusing on not having it. Now, I know sometimes it can be quite hard to get your head around because you were told to always focus on what it is that we want. Focus on it. That's okay. So if we're doing a visualization, for instance, and we're focusing on, the end result, what it is that we're wanting to manifest, all the steps that we're going to take to get to that end result. And when you're visualizing and you're creating the feeling of what it feels like to have it. So you're imagining in your mind, because remember, the subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. So within your mind, your thoughts, your feelings, you're acting as if you already have it. You already have whatever it is that you're wanting to bring into your life. For instance, you're wanting a new house. So you're imagining that you're in that house, the feelings of being in that house, and you are there in your imagination. However, what can sometimes happen is that you're wanting this house, but you're living in a house that, say, you don't particularly don't like living in it. So your thoughts are often, oh God, I really need this house. I'm desperate for this house. I really, really want this house. When am I ever going to get this house? When you start thinking along those lines, okay, that is coming from a lack mentality. So that is coming from, I don't have it yet. I need it. I want it. I'm desperate for it. And when we're thinking in desperation terms, we are in lack. So we're in lack mentality. And it's sometimes we go into that without even realizing that we've gone into that kind of way of thinking. So it's really important when you're thinking about what you're wanting to manifest, that you take notice of your thoughts. Okay, so notice when you are thinking lack. So if it feels as if you're manifesting this house and you're never going to get it, or it feels like you've got to come over so many hurdles to get to this house, then that is sometimes what sends us back into lack mentality. And it's really starting to say, as I said, take notice of your thoughts, understanding when you're doing it, and switching the thought to a positive thought about manifesting your house. And one of the best ways to do this is practicing gratitude. So even if you don't particularly like where you live, start to focus on the elements of it that you do like. And even just being grateful for the fact that you have a house, you've got four walls, you've got a roof, you've got food on the table, you've got a bed every night in a bed. Just start with those to become grateful, because the more gratitude that you show for the things that you already have, the more things the universe can bring to you. Because while ever you're in the thoughts of not liking your house or not liking your car, and don't forget, when we're talking about manifesting, it doesn't always have to be material things. But while ever you're in the thoughts of not really liking where you are, you're not helping the manifesting process because you're in a negative mindset. And, you know, we can't manifest positive things from a negative mindset, because the negative mindset is what creates the feelings. Okay. So if you're having a negative thought, you're not feeling positive. Okay. So we need to switch it to be a more positive mindset around it. So if you decide that you want to then visualize every day this house, living in it, being in it, what it feels like, smells like, what you can touch, what you can see, who you're living there with, you are raising your vibration. Okay, you're raising your vibration and your frequencies in order to attract what it is that you're wanting to bring to you. Okay. So when you start getting the feelings of not having it and the desperation, that's when you need to switch it. It's important to remember, and I'm going to do another video on this about having negative thoughts and positive thoughts, because as we're taught in a lot of the law of attraction teachings, as soon as you have a negative thought, you switch it to a positive. And it's not quite as simple as that, because we need to delve into some of the negative thoughts. But what I'm talking about here is the negative thoughts about what it is that you're wanting to manifest. So you're going into not having it. Oh my God, it never feels like I'm never going to get it. You know, when is this going to happen? It's not going to happen. Or these kind of good things never happen to me. You know, or I'm not going to find that house. It's not going to have this. It's not going to have that. Whatever it is. I mean, obviously I'm using a house just as a hypothetical subject to use, but it could be whatever it is that you're wanting to bring into your life. And as I mentioned, gratitude is a really, really good way of raising your vibration. And using things, so using such as a journal or a manifesting journal. I've got my Manifest Your Dream Life journal. I'll pop the link below as to where you can buy it. But there are lots of deep dive questions in here to get you to kind of think about where you are now and where you want to be. But also there's gratitude. So you think about what you're grateful for now, and you can keep referring back to it. It goes through your dream list. So think about what you want to do for, you know, what kind of things are on your list of things that you want to achieve. A day in your dream life is in there as well. So this is all about raising your vibration. And there's also an audio to go with the manifesting your dream life as well, just to get you more into that mindset. There's the manifestation method 5x55. So you're writing out your affirmations every day, 55 times for 5 days, because then it's ingrained into your mindset. So it's really about taking positive action. You know, we also look at the things that you want to manifest and then set out action steps. So something like this will be really good for you to start working through, to get your mind into the mindset of manifesting great things into your life. And as I said before, it doesn't have to be material things. You know, fundamentally, when we're thinking about manifesting or law of attraction, it's about raising our frequency. It's about making positive steps every day and living a life that feels worth living. Okay. You know, you can have the cars, you can have the houses, you can have all of that. But what really truly matters is when you feel happy without those things. Okay, because that's the true aim of these things, isn't it? You know, that's the true aim of life. Living a spiritual life is being happy without having to have the material aspects that go with it. However, they are nice to have added bonuses. So I hope you've found some use from this video. If you have, then please give me a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, so that you can be notified of any of the other videos that I'm doing in the future. And also same for the podcast. So if you want to just subscribe to my podcast, and you will also be notified when any new episodes are coming through. So I'm going to love you and leave you to have an amazing day.